Well, hello all you wonderful people out there in YouTube land. This is the Texas Special, and got us a special surprise unboxing. Now, I was recalled by Union Pacific, and I am in Houston, so I'm not sure when this one I'll be able to do, but I'm not sure when I'll be able to do the run video for this. So what we have in front of us, I picked these items up at Mike's Hobbies in Porter, Texas. This is a K-line 40-foot woodside reefer, and as you can see, it's got a little bit of separately applied detailing with the grab irons and the stirrup steps. The hatch is open on the roof. The walkway on the roof there is separately applied. If we come around here to the B end of the car, you can see there the separately applied ladder, handbrake wheel, the brake rigging and chain, and the platform there are cast on. As with just about every piece of O-gauge rolling stock on the market these days, you can see it's got the thumbtack for the magnetic uncoupling section, or if you want to, you can uncouple by hand with this little tab here. The trucks are die-cast metal and they are sprung, and these doors do open, though it is a pain to get them open. I'll attempt to do it on camera. And they're spring-loaded. Of course, it's difficult to get them open when it's not on camera, and it's impossible to do when you're trying to film it. So they're spring-loaded, snap back shut, and the underside of the car does have some really nice brake rigging detail, as you can see there. So that's this. This was the purchase I am actually most proud of, and the purchase I'm most disappointed that I won't be able to run it. Not properly anyway, until the next time I'm home for a minute. And I really don't know when that's going to be. Which is why I was hesitant to do this unboxing video, because I don't want to pull this out, show it off, and then 2 months later I finally get a run video up because that's the first time I was home. But the heck with it, we'll show it off. As you can tell, it is an MTH product. This is not a locomotive. This is a premier 70-foot scale streamlined passenger car. It's a full Visa dome car, painted and lettered for my favorite premier passenger train on the planet. So we'll shut the camera down real quick, we'll open up the box, take a peek of what it is. Alright, so got the styrofoam out of the box, and I will say that this car, they had it priced at $70, which was a fair price for what it was, but the hobby shop owner saw that I was really interested in this car, but I just didn't really want to spend $70 on it at this particular point in time. So he looks it over, pulls it out of the box, takes a peek at it, says, "You know what, I'll let you walk out of the door with this thing for $50. And I said, "Well, sold." So, enough talking about it. Let's take a look to see what it is. I'll pull it out. Full disclosure, this is not the first time I pulled this thing out of the box. I've looked at it. I've done so like about a half dozen times just to drool over it. So, as you can tell, this is lettered for the Texas Special. I am hoping that this does not look too goofy running around the tracks with my Lionel 15-inch passenger cars, which works out to right around 65 feet or so. I'm not a mathematician, so do not quote me on that. And this is a 70-foot car, so it's right around 5 to 10 scale feet longer than the Lionel cars. So I'm hoping it doesn't look too goofy running with it, but you know, oh well. If it does, I'm still happy with it, and I guess my railroad, my rules, that wonderful stuff, that's all that really matters. So as you can see here, it does feature rubber diaphragms on the ends of the car. Pick it up so you can get a little bit of a better look. The car features the standard magnetic uncoupling tabs with the uncoupling tab on the side. The body is an ABS styrene or plastic. It does feature very nice 3-axle trucks. They're not quite as well detailed as the trucks on my 15-inch Texas Special, my 15-inch Lionel Texas Special cars, but they're still pretty good. They're still pretty nice. The under the side of the car doesn't really have a whole lot of detailing, but you're not really going to see this part of the car too much anyway. None of the vents along the sides of the car are see-through. They're all cast in. And you can see here the name on the car is the J. Pickney Henderson. And of course the Texas Special lettering there is very clear. It's very opaque. There's no bleeding or anything of that nature. And the number board there, that 1202R, very clear, very crisp. My only knock on this car, as far as the exterior, the paint job, and the decaling, somewhere around about here or here, there should be a nameplate stating who owns the car, because the Texas Special was a joint venture by the Frisco Railroad and the Katy Railroad, and they ran the train with equipment that was pooled, but each car had a nameplate on either end of the car that specified whether it belonged to the Katy or whether it belonged to the Frisco. Moving on, I'm not going to pry this thing open for obvious reasons. It is lighted, it is illuminated. There's a series of bulbs that run along the top of the interior of the ceiling, and it does make a nice effect. It's a little spotty as far as, you know, you'll have intense lighting here and very little lighting there, and another set of intense lighting here and very little there, and so on and so forth. But the overall effect is good. It's a very good effect. And there's another bulb down here on the second level to illuminate the interior. And there is the lounge portion of the car, and here you can see the dome section of the car. I'm really hoping you guys can see this detail. I'm doing the best I can with this lighting here in the hotel. But a really nice car for $50, I think, was just a steal. And I can't wait to be able to get home and run this thing with the rest of my Texas Special equipment. And like I said, hopefully it doesn't look too goofy running with the shorter cars, but even if it does, I mean, I got a really good deal on it. I'm happy with it. You know, in the end, that's really all that matters. Some point here soon, I'll do a run video with the new reefer. I did bring trains with me. For any of you railroaders that I work with that are watching this, go ahead and snicker, because I really don't care. I will probably do a run video maybe tomorrow, maybe, I'm not sure, but either way, thank y'all for watching. Appreciate the support y'all give the channel. If you are a new subscriber, or a new viewer to the channel, you should definitely subscribe. Lots of good content, lots of product reviews whenever I get anything new into the collection, and got some good stuff coming at y'all. So thank y'all. Texas Special out.